Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name's Dez here at Grok Trade. It's Thursday, September 5th, 2013. Well, the markets took off strongly. However, gave a lot of it back by day's end, especially the last hour of the day. Nice little pullback. We have the S&P up 0.12%, barely in positive territory here on the Dow. NASDAQ up 0.27%, Russell's up 0.3%, and you have the NASDAQ and Russell's leading to the bullish side. Banks up 0.7%. Now, when you have the banks up this much, with the S&P, or I'm sorry, the NASDAQ and Russell's leading the other major indices, usually that's indicative to more bullish activity going into the next trading period. So I'm expecting tomorrow to be bullish. However, a little bit of a sell-off here on the VIX, down 0.63%, still below 16. But something that's noteworthy here is a sizable drop here in precious metals. There is skepticism that the Fed's going to continue to keep with their aggressive stimulus program. Long as they do so, precious metals should continue higher. But any indication of that going away will crush gold and silver. You have gold down 1.8%, silver down 1.4%. Crude oil here up 0.91%, US dollar up a whopping 0.65%. Transportation index continues to show relative strength, up 0.6%. Defensive sector, the utilities, down 0.33%. Take a look here at the S&P daily, per usual, falling wedge, a breakout, busting yesterday over a lot of resistance. We smack our head at the falling 20-day simple moving average, and we sold off the latter part of today, giving us what is called a shooting star reversal pattern. Good chance of a drop taking place. However, I don't know if that's going to happen because of how bullish the major market internals were at the end of the day. However, we did get a sizable drop at the very last half hour of the day or so on financials, so it kind of works against that theory. Just be really careful here in the markets. The weekly chart is giving us, so far, if we end up about where we're at now to round out the week, that we're going to have a reversal pattern that's called a bullish harami, and we could go bullish after that. We have been talking about that being a reality. Take a look here at NASDAQ weekly chart. We continue at a high base. The daily chart, we continue breaking out over this resistance area, which is pretty bullish. Gold, big sell-off on pretty stout volume. That's problematic here. We did go get a close below the rising 20-day moving average, but we do have a bull pullback in an uptrend. So it's hard to be selling out of this as long as it stays within this channel, this trend. If you look at the weekly chart, the problem here is we have a bear pullback, and here we have what's called a bearish engulfing pattern that could come to fruition, and this thing could give us a nasty little down leg. So something to be watching for. Silver weekly chart, again, bear pullback. We could get a drop here. The daily chart here pulling back to the rising 20-day. That looks like a short-term buy opportunity on silver. So anyway, I'm going to be next week in Baltimore, Annapolis, Washington, D.C. area. Would love to meet you. If you'd like to have coffee and talk shop, you'd like to meet with me, send me a personal email at des@groktrade.com. Hope to meet you. Take care and safe trading, and make sure you watch all the other videos with Mark the Meerkat and Miguel's doing the Mexican. If you speak Spanish, go watch Miguel's. And we have Carolina that does videos. Yeah, make sure you go and enjoy the others.